in pairs, fiction and theory and conversation. And once you understand why, you'll never go back to reading books one at a time. I'm Tara, and my master's thesis was on metaphor theory, and here is what metaphor teaches us. Your brain understands everything by mapping one concept onto another, which means that reading two texts in dialogue makes your brain build a cognitive framework. So here's how it works. Let's say I read Jane Austen's Emma, a story about a wealthy young woman who meddles in everyone's love life while remaining oblivious to her own feelings and privilege. It's witty, it's charming, we love Emma despite her flaws. Then I read Kate Mann's Entitled, How Male Privilege Hurts Women, which analyzes how entitlement operates as the ideological backbone of patriarchy, how certain people expect the world to arrange itself around their comfort. Suddenly, Emma isn't just charmingly flawed. She's a case study in how class privilege and gender create systematic blindness. Her matchmaking is actually social control, managing who has access to economic security through marriage. Her treatment of Miss Bates and Harriet Smith reveals how women police other women to maintain hierarchies that ultimately serve patriarchal structures. The friction between Austen's sympathetic portrait and Mann's structural analysis forces your brain to hold both. Emma as individual character we root for, and Emma as embodiment of how privilege perpetuates itself through harmless social management. And for Pride and Prejudice, read it alongside Simone de Beauvoir's The Second Sex, specifically the sections on marriage as women's economic destiny. There are at least 3 specific cases this applies to. In Pride and Prejudice, and the happy ending becomes complicated when you're holding de Beauvoir's framework that marriage as romance trope is actually just the primary economic institution through which women access survival. Your brain can't go back to reading just the story. It sees all the underneath. And that's when you go beyond readership to a thinker who can recognize these patterns everywhere, in relationships, in workplace dynamics, in political narratives.